Production companies are important during the creation of films as they are the main funding of the project. They include financial backing and hold the priority for budgeting, scheduling, scripting, talent, which includes casting, directors, screenwriters and crew, the production and the post-production. This also includes the distribution and marketing. As well as this, they provide a physical location where the project will be based. For example, Universal have their own studios where the project will be evolved to its final media outlet. Production companies are important as without them, the film or media product will be limited in its development. The support means that the product can be completed to the highest quality.
Most films have both major and independent production companies. This was discussed in the blog as shown. Major and bigger production companies usually help with the initial funding and marketing strategies for the distribution of the film. Occasionally, they provide expensive studios, sets, and more. However, smaller independent companies are specific to subgenres like British social realism, and are usually ones that first help develop ideas and provide a fundamental plot that will work with the intended audience of that genre. After researching different production companies of the urban drama subgenre, we decided to create our own made-up one. Although at first we had some confusion between urban drama and social realism, we decided to use my production company Introduction, which was created using After Effects. This was because it seemed fairly conventional of a social realism film, which usually used some sort of simplistic animation, such as the one shown. Using the After Effects tutorial, I wanted to create an animated introduction and selected a brick wall to link with the social realism genre as it portrays urban areas. At one point we were considering creating a horror based on urban issues like in Maniac, hence I selected a bloody font and edited the image to be black and white to appear eerie. This subverts conventions of social realism production companies, but we felt the black and white creates a almost gritty and dingy feeling that are usual in social realisms. To include a simplistic animation commonly seen, I create an explosion of bricks that reveals the title, Kane Productions. With the sound, this creates an impact. Again, this could be fairly sudden and more horror-like, but we felt it was violent and linked with the issues of vandalism and violence that are portrayed in urban areas.
In the past, BBC Films have produced films including Brighton Rock, A Long Way Down, X+Y and The Sense of an Ending. We could have used this as our major production company, as it does produce films in a similar genre to ours. However, the company is so well known, the honest tone of our film could have been lost. Warp Films have produced films like Submarine and This Is England. It is an independent British production company. However, they do not produce many social realism films like ours, but if we really wanted to use them we could, as they produce urban dramas and other drama-style films. Cloud 8 Films have produced 127 Hours, Trance, Trainspotting 2 and Steve Jobs amongst others. This company is the least appropriate as they do not produce films in our chosen genre of social realism, except Trainspotting 2, but this is due to the close partnership with director Danny Boyle. IFC have produced one of the main films we looked at while producing our film opening, and that is Fish Tank, along with others such as Undocumented, Fury and The Riot Club. The company seems to focus on horror films, which would not give our audience the right idea if they associate IFC with horror films, as our film opening is definitely not in the horror genre.
Film 4 is a big institution that speaks volumes to us as they do very similar movies to the ones that we did. Film 4 hosted movies such as Fish Tank and are a major part of the social realism films industry and are at the forefront as the institution that exposes the genre to the public. Film 4 have also been known to provide documentaries and a lot. Film 4's most notable productions include Trainspotting, The Riot Club, The Sofa Shine and This Is England. All these productions all take on a similar way of exposing problems within society and aims to challenge them. All these productions have a gritty and realistic film to them, paired with the iconic locations. It helps to further the connection with the film and the audience.